everybody, it's Melissa from Big Universe Music, and today we are going to do my take and a little bit of a beginnerified version of Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Grab your guitar, subscribe for more lessons just like this, and let's get started. Stevie Ray Vaughan's Pride and Joy is such an awesome song. My dad used to play this all the time around the house, but it is a little bit tricky. So let's see if I can make it easier to play and have a little bit of fun with if you're a beginner, intermediate, or maybe just struggle with playing the original version. The first thing that we're going to do that's different from a lot of the tutorials that you may find on YouTube is we're gonna stay in our standard E tuning. Stevie Ray Vaughan does drop this by a half step and plays with his guitar tuned E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and E flat. But for us, we're just gonna leave our guitar tuned in standard tuning EADGBE. It's not that different, it's a half step higher. And if you wanna match the original recording and the original sound, tune your guitar that half step lower, but to make it easier, just stay in E, it's all good. The song starts with a really cool guitar intro, and we're gonna make this easy for us by making all of the counts exactly the same. So again, this is a beginnerified version of Pride and Joy. This is not exactly note to note what you're going to hear him play in the song, but it is a great place to start if you want to work your way toward being able to play it exactly like the song. We'll start by fretting the note D, which is the 3rd fret of our 2nd string, and playing string 2 and 1 together. This is something we call a double stop, where you're playing 2 notes at the same time. You're gonna keep that going for this whole intro. We're gonna play a rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, this is not exactly like the original recording. We're getting used to counting by playing on every single count. We're gonna play the 3rd fret, and on beat 1, we're gonna slide from 3 to 5. To slide on the guitar, you're gonna leave your finger down on that string so that it continues making sound as you change frets. You might need to practice just that. Okay, so we'll start by sliding 3 to 5 with a double stop on string 1. And then once you arrive at fret 5, you're going to continue playing those 2 strings. So it sounds like this. 1 and 2. Now, I would recommend using your middle finger for this, because now we're going to move our middle finger up to fret 8 and set your pointer finger down on fret 7. For that double stop, fret 7 and fret 8. Same rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Again, we're changing it slightly from the original recording to make it easier for beginners. Here we go, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... That might be all you get for today, and that's totally fine. If you're ready to keep going, we're gonna slide back down to 3 and do our slide for another set of 4 counts. This sounds like this so far. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now we pause for 1 beat, rest. Now I want you to find fret 2 of string 3 and play 3, 5, 3. That's a big slide where we're sliding from 3 up to 5 and then back down. Now we're going to pull off the string, which is when you make a sound from the string from the removing of your finger. I describe this as being kind of like a flicking feeling. If you want to practice your pull off, try fretting a note, plucking it, and then quickly moving it off. So you're only plucking 1 time for 2 notes. We've done 2, 4, 2, off. Now find the 2nd fret of the 4th string, then open 4th string. And this is when we will begin our boogie riff. Here's the intro nice and slow. 3, 5, 7, 8, back to 3, 5, 2, 3, and 4, and stop. 2, 4, 2, pull off to 0. Now we'll hit that low E and begin our boogie riff, which will sound kind of like this. gonna start by playing open E, then 3rd fret of my E string, hammer on my ring finger on fret 4. The hammer on is the opposite of a pull off. We're adding it nice and quickly. Then my pointer finger for fret 2 of string 5, ring finger for fret 4 of string 5, then fret 2 of string 4, back to string 6 for that hammer on again, string 5, 2, 4. Here it is again. We'll do that riff 2 times before we change strings, and then we'll go to the A string. Starting on open A, our 5th string, same frets, 3, 4, 2, 4. And that's 1 time there. Back to E. And here's where it changes. We need our B chord here. By the way, we're in the key of E. We'll play 2nd fret of our 5th string, open 4th string, hammer onto fret 1, open 1, and then we have to reach all the way up to fret 4 of our 4th string, and then we land on the 1st fret of our 3rd string. That is. Just do that 1 time, then we'll go back to our A string pattern. 1 time, and then our E string pattern again. And then if you want to add a little flavor as you're changing between those riffs, we'll call it an E-based riff, an A-based riff, and a B-based riff. You can play double stop on your open strings, set your pointer finger down on the 2nd fret, and then open again. Let's see if I can play it for you. B-based, A, E. All right, those are the pieces for the beginnerified version of Pride and Joy by Stevie Ray Vaughan. Have fun practicing, and I'll see you in your next lesson.